Today, we are playing every region of the Zero Build Duo Cash Cups. And now this is possible because Epic finally removed region lock from all these tournaments. And I just wanted to challenge myself a little bit. I promise I'm not addicted to this game. So that means I will play a total of 15 hours of Zero Build Duos in one day. Now for the first region, I had to find someone that was addicted to the game just as much as I am, so I found my fellow Midwesterner, Anonymouse. So we are playing the OC region starting at 3 a.m. And also note, we're both 200 plus ping. Now in our first game, we made it pretty far into the game and picked up a couple of eliminations. When I go down here, I definitely just misplaced the bunker. I intended to align my bunker on the front of theirs, thus giving what I call bunker priority. The tires on the outside of my bunker would have knocked them backwards. Regardless, I misplayed, and even worse, both bunkers went right into the side of the hill. But Mouse did a good job of clutching up some points here. Now in our end game here, Mouse did a great job of clutching even more placement points. And we saw the obvious power of the nitro as he's knocking players around and everyone's running into each other.
Hey.
People are going to down this rotation. No one's going to expect you to come nitroing in Alpha Storm.
Why?
Oh, you're in.
I'm dead. Oh, how am I not dead?
You're low chalk.
I'm
dead. And after that game, we're actually at 151st overall. Now, in this game, we actually got a really good refresh right before the end game. I got knocked.
Backed. We're both one, dead.
Bubbled.
Just one Ginsta.
And we played hip to hip really well as a duo.
And we instantly run. Do it. We'll follow me out bubble.
Probably.
Right here. This kid's one. There we go. We're chilling. Dead.
Keep bubble that body.
You bubble?
No.
You bubble it. Okay.
Playing under.
I'm dead. I'm one. I'm alive. Just run. Come to me. Come. I'm getting keyed. Yeah, wow. Nice. You can get in, you're chilling.
And unfortunately, I died to a cheater for the second time that game. But as you'll see later on in the tournament, this is a fairly common occurrence as cheaters are just infested in these tournaments. And at the end of that, we are actually nearly top 100 overall in a format where the top 50 duos qualify to the finals. And our next few games are nothing spectacular. We try to play for end games with just a few eliminations in total. And in our final end game, we picked a fight mid game that unfortunately went south. 113 on the right one. And we knew we needed roughly 330 points in total to qualify for the finals, so we knew we needed some eliminations going into that game, so it is what it is. And a few hours later, I'm queuing up at 10 a.m. with my friend Swexy, and we agreed ahead of time, hey, we're only gonna play a few hours before EU starts. You know, we're doing this really for the content. We're doing this for the people. We're doing this for you guys. Which reminds me, if you have not liked the video so far, please do. It really does help out. All right, into the gameplay. Honest.
What the?
Wedded.
Under them?
Cracked on the other, cracked on the other. You got this. Nice, good job. Very low, I gotta go.
Yeah, you're good. I'm right on you. Dead.
Nice playing
Gotta
inside,
go.
hitting minis. Okay, we gotta go.
Yep.
Stuck, bro.
I'm glitched in the mountain.
Yep.
I'm just glitched everywhere. My bad. Everyone's gonna die here. Just stay alive if you can.
There's a guy just holding me.
Okay,
so that game wasn't terrible, but we could have done a few things better. But a few in-game bugs and high ping really makes for some hard rotates at moments. And in our second game, we actually got the refresh, the high ground, we got the medallion and the mythic AR. I really just got a little too greedy using too many bunkers to try and get all of that loot. And then I paid for it by not having any utility on this rotation down into the open, and we were forced to try and frag a team. Okay, we nitro this team.
No.
Now we kind of just coast and have fun through the rest of our games, but I did get lunch delivered to me by my loving family. Shout out to my wife for watching the kiddos while I be a degenerate all day long. And we played pretty aggressive in our last queue here to try and get a last game, and then we died playing that game. So on to EU. So we're starting EU off at 12 p.m. and I'm playing with my duo SSJ. So those of you guys that have watched stuff before on this channel, him and I have been doing for a while, so we're really confident going into these tournaments. And perhaps even maybe qualify to a finals. Now, after a bit of a rough start, we had a crazy fight at the Shark for all these medallions. Just wave after wave and team after team seemed to just show up in this POI, and we walk out with roughly 9 eliminations.
boy.
I can reboot you.
No, go. Optic now.
Now this is probably a game we should have won in hindsight, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Like on this very last rotation, I actually break out the wall of the bunker. What I didn't realize was that I was safe inside the zone. I didn't need to leave that bunker, so it's just generally better awareness. I'm always looking for little things that can make me a better player. Now into our next games, we wanted to keep playing for medallions. We know we needed more eliminations to truly place in the top 50 by the end of the event. We played super aggressive, kind of fighting the same team during the duration of this game. And ultimately, we got just too greedy chasing medallions of the mythic AR into the storm, only to get third party by another team doing the same. Lesson learned here is just to pull up for endgame at a certain point and not just keep keying everything in sight. In our next game, we played a lot slower and thus got rewarded with some really great placement points.
I'm going, okay, I'm going.
Yeah.
Push him off.
Oh my gosh, here they go.
Off-born.
Now, I'm nominating this play by SSJ for play of the year. The fact that they both died to fall damage after he used Nitro was just absolutely comical. Yep.
Right here, quick. Break this. Shock, baby.
Dead.
Nice.
I'm running past these guys.
That guy rotated, perfect.
I'm bunkering.
Nice. Behind. I need him. Dead. So.
Now, in this game in particular, we fight early on, and I have to reboot SSJ and get us back into the game. But one thing that him and I are both very confident about is playing off a reboot. We say that often, that we're able to at least make it to an end game. It helps us slow down, play whites, and actually make it to the final zones. And we do just that, and we play exceptionally well.
Yeah, come.
Okay.
Dead.
Nice. Play this one. Come.
Fine.
I'm for 100.
Dead. Heal here.
Playing under.
Bottom.
Dead.
Back them. Rock.
I got shocked in. Here, I'm dead.
Try, man.
Afterwards, we are at 279 points, which puts us in a great position to qualify. And we know the qualification goal is 370 or so on EU.
Yeah. Cheater.
There's another duo behind me. Well, another high ELO game and another Ray Tracker. You know, it's just very sad to see that's how the tournament ends, especially with more utility. SSJ died so fast there. And we ended with 324 points overall, short of the 370 points we needed to qualify to finals. So I was able to convince SSJ to play Brazil with me and then play NAC after that. So we're starting Brazil at 4 p.m. But I think we could both really feel how long we had been playing for. I in particular had been up for many hours at this point, and that really just reflected in all of our games. I mean, we had a decent game one that set us up for kind of like a mediocre placement throughout the tournament. And in this endgame in particular, we played it pretty darn perfectly, playing high ground, and kudos to this team that shockwaved onto us. They just made the better coin flip play. They were ready for it and played aggressive for that positioning that we had. And sometimes that's just how it goes in zero build. And the rest of our games were just pretty mediocre. We played relatively aggressive to try and get some big elimination games, and it never really just came together for us. And after one of the games, I think we both just needed a break, so we decided to stop about 30 minutes before NAC started to just rest and regroup. Now this is NAC starting at 7 p.m. This is our main region. This is where we have our best ping. This is the main event. So we have 3 hours to lock it in and play serious for finals. And our goal is to get 370 points or so. Now in game one, we are absolutely frying, playing super high tempo, just running through teams. And we even get forecast there, which is a huge part of our game plan to succeed. We go up, we go right. It pulls this way. Left side.
Okay, yeah. Hey, bottom.
Break this. I'm gonna.
One down. Different team, watch it back.
You got this. Thirst this. Nice. He has me down bunks. He had bunks. Slide down. You got this. Just play inside. GG. And honestly, I was happy with how that game went. We maximized our placement in this lower lobby. And then we died off spawn to a cheater, so we were forced to play 4 endgames the next 2 games, which really we were able to do.
All right.
Pull us. 80. nitroing in.
1 HP dead.
I'm resetting.
Him off. Dead. It's all.
Dang, bro. Now in this endgame, I did rush down towards the water. I rotated a little bit too quickly here. I should have just waited up on height versus running down into the open where everyone else is going to be rotating too. There's something to be said about holding your edge and rotating very last. So anyways, it's just those little things that go a long way to improving. Now, after just hanging on throughout the majority of this tournament, we stuck with our game plan and we knew if we kept playing our game, it would pay off. We knew we would eventually get into a lobby where we could bounce back. And in our second to last game, we got just that. We were able to play aggressive and win our early fights. We also had a really nice bunker stack endgame to play for our own high ground.
White.
Got both.
There. Basement.
100. Wait it. We pull.
Back.
Behind us. Below. I'm gonna die.
Dead.
Okay, I had a bunker. You can go.
Okay, shields for you, worried.
I'm getting 50. I'm hitting 50. I'm just running in. Behind us. In storm. I'm bunkering. I'm hitting a 50. I'm not looking. We pull. Goes back to blue. Shoot ahead. Behind us. 140. What it? Dead.
I'm in the bunk.
Bunker front side. Reloading.
Green dead.
Behind us. 100. Cracked. Reloading.
You're fine. We won.
Now there's not much I could have done in the 2v1 at the end, but this was a great game for us overall. That put us at 282 points and within striking distance of qualification for our final game. And in our final game, we made it to the end game. Now I want to give some backstory here as we were fully crouched and quiet edge zone for like 5 minutes before this fight. And then we got pushed by a random team. They even preemptively threw a bubble at us as they were running towards us. If that's not a clear sign of someone cheating, I don't know what is.
Got shocked out, left side.
He's cheating. He's right on me. Now, thankfully, SSJ does get my reboot card and gets me back into this game, but at this point, all of our utility's gone. There's not much really to loot, and our tournament's just over. That put us at 324 points when we needed about 370 to qualify. Really just not bad overall. I would have liked to end on a better note, but that's just how it goes. Now, would I do this challenge again? Maybe, maybe not. It was a little too much in one day, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.